everybody. We are back. How's it going? I am Mr. Nobody, and let me introduce our DM, Mr. Dave Spate. Woohoo!
All right. Yes, I am DM Dave, and I am your host and story master on this journey through Night City on Cyberknights. Man, season 2, we're on what, episode 8? 7 or 8?
Something like
Where are we
that.
at?
I can't keep track.
It is so hard, but we love you guys for continuing to listen to us, watch us on all of our platforms, both here on Twitch, YouTube, and of course Spotify.
This is episode 7.
Episode 7. I was right the first time. I think I tried to overshoot myself, but that's all good. So I am DM Dave. I can be found at Dave's World Games on Instagram, and I'm about to introduce the rest of the Cyberknights crew. But before we do, we have a little tradition, as you know, of kind of a little get-to-know-you question that I throw out there to you guys. And today, I just heard the announcement that Keanu Reeves, and by the way, Keanu Reeves actually writes this comic book Berserker, and it's really, really awesome. It's about an immortal going through different wars at different times throughout the ages, and it's inked to look like Keanu Reeves so he's playing the character in the comic book, and it was just announced that they are making Berserker into a movie, which I think is amazing. It's awesome. I can't wait to see it. 2025, I think, is when it's going to be coming out, hopefully, fingers crossed. But my question to y'all is, what are some other properties that you think would be particularly comic books, but we don't have to limit it to comics necessarily, but something that you think should really be made into a movie that you'd love to see? And I want to say that for me, my answer is I would love to see Chuck Palahniuk's Fight Club 2 comic book actually brought back to the screen. If they could bring back Brad Pitt and Ed Norton for it, it would be awesome. If you didn't know, yes, there is a comic book sequel to Fight Club, and it has to do with Tyler Durden infecting Marla and Jack's son. So Tyler Durden comes back through the psyche of their child, which is an insane thing. But I would love to see that played out in a movie, and I think they could totally do it with the original actors, and it would be awesome. That's my response, long-winded as it was. But let's hear from the other people. Mr. Nobody, tell them who you are, where they can find you, Mark.
I am Mark. You can find me, Mark Mill LV, on all the socials just about. As far as properties, I'm going to go way back, deep dive. There was a comic called Elf Quest.
Oh,
where
yes.
you had elves who rode on wolves. And they had different elves. They had star elves. They had sea elves, different night elves and everything. Mm-hmm. And I think that the artwork was so beautiful, and I think the stories were amazing. I would love to see that as a movie. And also, there was another property called Bone. Just Google it.
Oh, yes,
so
Bone.
Freaking good.
Oh my God! I think they did a cartoon.
They tried.
Briefly.
They tried to crowdfund it. They couldn't get it. They couldn't get it.
Yeah, but oh my God, Bone is great. It is this fantasy adventure that is just like on par with some of the Dork Tower stuff, even if not better than.
It's so good. Anyway, those are my properties. So
I love it. Let's hear from Miss Violet, our little media.
Hi guys, Vyle Violet, or I play Vyle Violet. I go by Bailey. You can find me at Floral Gypsy 25 on Instagram. I don't do a lot of comic book reading, so for this question, it comes to book series for me, and I have two answers. So bear with me. I'm going to give you both.
Sure.
There's a children's book I'm obsessed with called The Phantom Toll Booth, and I think that would have made a fucking phenomenal movie. Like,
Yes.
There's so many cute little fantastical things in Mathematics Land and like Alphabet Land, or it's called something better than that, but it's amazing. And then
my other one would be, right now, I swear to God, they did that as a movie.
I have never seen it. If they did, then my bad for suggesting it, but they should do it again.
Yeah, they did it in 1970.
Okay.
It's an older one, but yeah,
I'll have to
they
look at
did they did make that one. And what was your second one?
My second one is the Mistborn series by Brandon Sanderson. There's a lot of really good characters that'd be fun to see on screen do crazy stuff.
I dig it. I dig it. All right, let's kick it over to Legion, the disgraced lawman who keeps falling on his face. Naga, tell them who you are and where they can find you.
Hey everybody, I'm Naga. You can find me pretty much anywhere at Nagatsu_Seiken. Though I'm not on pretty much any social media much anymore, so good luck actually contacting me there. But goddamn, there are so many that I can think of that I would love to see adapted. The ones that stand out the most to me are a lot of Alan Dean Foster's books. He does a lot of sci-fi. And the ones that I particularly would like to see is an adaptation of Sentenced to Prism, which is basically a scouting colony goes radio silent, and a single person gets sent to a hostile world where all of the life is silicon based. So this entire crystalline planet.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I mean, just the visuals would put to shame any movie that exists these days if they did it right.
Very cool.
On my planet, we have only one gender, known as Nuchacho. All right, and let's kick it over to Mr. Yam Spurts. Yam, what do you got for us?
Hey everybody, how you doing? It's your boy Snack King, playing everyone's favorite executive, Yam Spurts. You can find me somewhere on the internet, somewhere at some point. Look me up; it'd be really fun. I have two suggestions. For an actual comic, I'd love to see Saga be made into a series of movies.
I love
'Cause
that,
that was
one.
so
Yes.
fucking great.
I actually have the whole set in the graphic novel. I've got all 6 freaking volumes.
Cool.
Very
Nice.
nice.
Yeah.
The other, this is a book I'd love to see made into a movie. It's the Hollow Chocolate Bunnies of the Apocalypse by Robert Rankin. And it's about a murder mystery in Toy Town, and it stars my favorite character ever, Teddy Bear, who's a drunk. But because he's a teddy bear, he has to sit on his head to get drunk, and it makes for crazy antics. It's super good. I really suggest reading it. It's a great read.
That sounds amazing. I gotta say though, the one problem I would see with Saga getting made into a movie is its base plot is pretty Romeo and Juliet,
Yeah.
and it might just feel like it's swinging too hard at like just doing a recreation of Romeo and Juliet, and wouldn't necessarily feel like the Saga worlds. But that's my only thing that I think might get in the way of that being a great movie.
Yeah, but they could do like I think they did a series of movies and like expanded on some of the stuff. I think it could like really fill out the universe.
Like maybe like a limited series, or even possibly several seasons of a full TV show might suit that story better.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
Just a thought.
Just want to let everybody know that Butterfly is absent today, so we will just let her know that we miss her, and we'll see her next week when she's back in.
Absolutely.
Yeah, we have some change in personnel, but we keep going, and we're going to make sure that we keep this fun game for everybody, everyone involved, and we are really just very thankful for everybody who is here and plays and just contributes to just a great fun session every time.
Yes, thank you very much, Mark. And that gives us an excellent segue into, let's get a recap for 20 IP. Who wants to take that?
I think Vyle should do it.
Called out.
Yeah, called out.
All right. Okay. So last session, we started. I believe we started in the hideout or in our lair, whatever you want to call it, hideout,
The
lair.
safe house.
And I got a rumor about there potentially being something hidden in a bank vault, and we were talking about pulling a job anyways because we need to get a little extra cash for the things that we're trying to work up to. And so we did some extra research on what was going on with that and saw if we could figure out some more information, and were able to obtain the information that it was located. I personally wasn't able to obtain it. I think it was a search by Yam Spurts and Mr. Nobody, who were able to obtain the information that the bank vault was located. I can't remember exactly where it was located, you guys.
Well,
The executive district.
I know box was 619.
actually that was you. You got through the
It was
hints.
in the executive
Yeah.
zone. Yeah.
No, yeah, you
Okay, in the
through your
executive zone.
hints as a media. You got some great information as a media. So
Yes. So I was able to obtain some information, and we were able to do a stakeout. I know that we did a lot of planning before the stakeout even happened, though. We were discussing the best ways to get in and out of the vault, and we had to make contact with Sapper, who is the person we know best for demolitions. And I believe it was Mr. Nobody and Legion who met with him, or was it Yam Spurts and Mr. Nobody?
no, it was me and Legion. Yeah.
Okay. And talk to him about coming to do some demolitions.
Yep.
There's more stuff in between that I can't remember. And then me and Legion did a stakeout at the bank while Mr. Nobody, me and
You and Legion, and then me and Yam were down.
it was
below.
Legion. I thought
Yeah.
so.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
and Legion.
Yeah.
It was you and
So we
Legion.
staked
And
out the bank upstairs. You guys staked out the sewers. I know there was an interaction with some bums who are going to be our lookouts now.
That's right. Yeah.
And I feel like most of the stuff in between that was planning. I know I'm missing some key points. If I could have some help, I'd be much obliged.
You know what? You have to remember the secret pass code when the homeless guys see the ninjas coming through. They have to.
Also, while you were doing that excellent recap, thank you very much, Vyle. So everybody's going to get 20 IP for the recap for the session. But I also went ahead and did a blind roll for your passive rumor for the session. Remember, you get a free one every session that I roll blindly.
I got notes. I'm ready.
Awesome. So I rolled a 14. Which is it is the minimum you need to get a detailed, substantial rumor that additionally contains information that, if verified, could become a piece of evidence the media can use in a story they might publish about the supposed truth at the core of the rumor. And the rumor that you have learned is that Arasaka, in addition to placing the I'm going to give you two pieces of information in this rumor. Okay.
Okay.
But they are linked to each other. One, Arasaka, in addition to the safety deposit box number 619, they have also stored something very large in the vault, something that would not fit in a safety deposit box.
And it sounds like a cat.
It does. Yes. My Mochi is very vocal. Yes. You want to come over here and get attention? You got to come to me. I'm not coming to you.
I'm actually surprised my cat hasn't come up yet and gone meow in,
Oh my god.
In response. Yeah, right. So, apologies. Anyway, but the second piece of that information is as a result of this large thing that is being stored there, they have moved the security protocols for the vault elevator to the business office upstairs. So in order to access the elevator and get into the vault, you have to go up.
Okay.
Time to
That
get
is if you were to use the elevator.
time to get out the batarang.
That is the information that you would have picked up while you were casing the bank.
Perfect. Thank you.
All right. And that being said, let's go ahead and pick up where we did indeed leave off, which is in the sewers underneath the executive zone, supposedly.
Well,
and
now this is I had changed because I wanted to bring Legion and Vyle with me.
Okay.
I'm not taking Yam with me. So this will be the
So wait,
next
so
day.
so this is a new trip. This is another
a new
day.
trip. This is a new trip.
Okay,
yeah.
well, in that case, let's go back to the safe house, and you tell me what you guys are doing, and then we'll figure that part out.
Yeah.
So here we are back at the safe house the next day.
Okay, well, I mean, I let everybody know what a huge disappointment Yam was, and but we did manage to get some lookouts, just in case there's any ninjas trying to sneak in there. But I need to go back because I didn't get any information that I really needed about where the bank vault is in relation to the underground tunnel.
I'm sure he couldn't have been that bad. You must be exaggerating.
Okay. Yeah, all right. He wasn't that bad. I look at Legion. Quick roll of the eyes.
Oh, it just occurs to me. We're forgetting one thing, Dave.
What is that?
The shout out to our corporate overlords.
Ah, yes, we did not do that. How about we do it right before the break?
Sounds good.
Cool.
But we got the link up there anyway.
Yeah.
Excellent.
For all the people who are watching us, all the millions of viewers. Well, we have 2 people.
We have 2 people live right now, and I think one of them is Vyle.
And one of them's probably me.
We
I'm
get
on there
a lot
as
more
well.
traffic on YouTube, that's for sure.
Yeah, for sure. I'll have to make sure I include that information on YouTube too. So
Excellent.
yeah, I mean, I look at Vyle, I look at Legion. I said I need somebody to go back with me in the morning and help me do some recon there. But has anybody learned anything new?
Legion, I would like you to give me either first aid or paramedics. You have med tech, so I know you've got paramedics on you.
Yep. Let's see. Actually, I'll go with first aid because that's a good bit higher.
I would say, I mean, either one of these would be an appropriate roll. Hey, look at that. That's a 20. And you can tell that Meryl is looking a little bit weaker. The time that has passed is draining her. Her permanent HP is dropping. Without even with rest, she's still losing HP. There's a ticking clock on her life.
Yeah.
It is becoming apparent that the suit is killing her. To you.
So anybody learn anything useful?
I did learn a couple of things.
Oh, what'd you learn, Vyle?
Well, Arasaka has something large stored in the vault, as well as the safety deposit box. So we might want to get in there too. And as a result of the thing that they have stored in that vault, the security protocols are located in the business office upstairs now.
So we should probably not even waste our time down in the sewers. If we're gonna just go straight through the elevator.
You have
I
options.
It
That is
depends
for
on how
sure.
much noise we want to make when we go in. Ultimately,
Yeah.
I mean, we could probably, it'd be easier to get in on the upstairs than it is blasting through the walls.
That's true, but if we all go in from the top, then we've got no way out.
But that's just it. We won't all go in from the top. I'll go in from the top. With you and Vyle can still come in through the entrance, the main entrance, and I suppose me and Yam can come in through the top, and Butterfly.
Well, I mean, from the vault. Once we get down there,
Well, there's only one way in and out, and that's, I mean, I guess we can go through the wall.
yeah, which
But-
was the whole goal for the sewer.
Yeah, but once that noise is made, it's kind of like a given. I think, I don't know, yeah. So somebody's going to have to go through the roof, and if we need that hole still. Somebody's still going to have to go through the basement, or the sewers, to create an exit strategy. Okay. So, all right. There's nobody has seen the upstairs floor, right? You only know the main
Correct.
floor. You guys have only scouted the main floor.
Yeah.
Well,
I will mention that somebody did have an idea about, saying that they wanted to possibly open an account or loan or whatnot, and that stuff would be done on the business floor.
Mm-hmm.
okay. Do we have spare eddies to open up an account sizable enough to impress somebody like that?
That I don't think so.
Well, you don't necessarily need to actually open the account. True.
Yeah, but it can only be so much. You have to put some money up.
Yeah. But yeah, you guys have lots of options and really just have to prep yourselves and go through a plan.
Is there anything Butterfly can do to kind of stabilize Meryl?
She's as stable as she's gonna get and still be attached to this thing.
Shit. Okay. I'm worried about her now.
so should we make a plan to try to just go into the vault? Like, have something really extraordinary to store in there and have to store something in there, but while we're getting put inside there to bring the thing, then we do what we have to do?
Do we
Yeah,
have
that's
any?
kind of what I'm thinking.
Do we have something super valuable that would warrant being stored in a vault? I mean,
Effectively, we could go
I have my abs.
go in. Technically, we could go in with just an empty flash drive.
Yeah, but you would need high.
I assume they're only going to offer us a safe deposit box for something small, whereas to put it in a vault, it would probably have to be large.
Well, they're on the
larger
same
than
floor,
an
though.
item that could fit in a safety deposit box.
Yeah,
You've already been told that the safe deposit box and the main vault are on the same floor.
But that doesn't mean that it's we can get into one and not the other. I feel like the safe deposit boxes are probably easier to get
you're
into than
gonna
the vault. Am I wrong?
To use some of your skills, that's for sure.
Well,
All right. So I think, well, we have a fake ID for Legion, so we need him to get into the upper levels.
I don't know if we can get into the upper levels that way. I don't know if that's where the meetings are held to like discuss with an executive of the bank storing something in the vault, or if that's something you just do at like a cubicle or something.
I'm pretty sure it would be-
Presumably, they would tell you what the process would be if you're going to apply for it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yam, do you have any ideas?
I think posing as a potential client to see the safety deposit box is a good idea.
That sounds like a good role for you.
Absolutely.
I mean, I think if you and Legion went in there, we wouldn't have to worry about Vyle getting recognized.
Yeah.
I can take her down in the sewer, and I don't think there's any danger of anybody recognizing her down there.
Are you sure?
You don't know the sewer rats I used to get out with.
As soon as we enter, caw, caw, I see a celebrity, caw.
I mean, I don't know if I'm that famous. It depends on how long they've been down there.
Well, at the very least, it won't be as critical if she's recognized in the sewers.
This is true. So I can go back in the sewer, and you guys can go ahead and try and open up an account. The only thing is, if there's any NetArcs up there, I won't be able to scan it. Can I scan remotely using my agent through one of like Legion or Yam's agents?
Scanner does work through walls, but accessing an access point does not work through walls. So you can detect access points through walls with your scanner, but you would not
What's
be
the range
able
on
to.
that?
Depends on your scanner check.
I think I have a boosted range, if I'm not mistaken. My let's see.
All right.
Yeah, I think I have a
Scanner allows the net runner to find out locations of systems in the area.
Yeah, I got an upgrade on
Scanner. Use a meet action to find out the meet space location of access points to any net architecture in the area. The higher the check, the more you spot from further away. It's up to DM's discretion to determine how much you find.
Yeah,
so
my cyber deck is upgraded for an extended range. So
that is for your access point range. It goes from 6 meters to 8 meters.
Oh.
But
I still have to physically plug in.
Well, you can remotely plug in from
just
8 meters away. Not through walls. Not through walls, exactly. You cannot get an access point through a wall, but you can specifically you do your scanner check, and how high that is, I get to decide what information is relevant to your role. Exactly how it's written out.
Did anybody buy a drone? I think we were talking about it, but nobody actually did, right?
No, I do not believe anybody has purchased a drone.
All right, so Vyle, let's you and I do some spelunking. Legion, you and Spurts need to go open an account. And do you have something you could use as like something that I guess you just use like that voice in the sky said, just use like a SIM card or whatever.
That wasn't even a voice in the sky. That was a suggestion by your Legion there.
Oh, Legion said that. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, he is
Credit
kind of
where
a
it's
voice in
due,
the
right?
sky. He is a voice in the sky. He's so dreamy.
And that background, man. Wow.
Yeah. You ever notice when he speaks, his whole like jacket flutters in the wind?
I just gotta say, I want to draw attention to it. Mark made these amazing animated gifs, so it actually looks like we're talking. Is so incredible. You do amazing work, buddy.
Yeah. Thank you, man. Thank you. I'm just glad it worked. It's looking cool.
It looks amazing. Anyway, back to it. What? So, do you guys have a plan? Where am I taking you? Who's going what direction? And
Yes. We have
has
a plan.
anybody considered possibly getting radio communicators to be able to talk to each other and not have to worry about an agent?
How much do radio communicators cost?
Radio communicators cost
With my fixer discount.
radio
You have a fixer
communicators.
discount? You got my
Yeah,
fixer
Mark,
discount.
that's you. I mean, yeah, nobody, that's you.
Oh wait, that's cyberware. If you want to get it installed as cyberware, that's 100 eddies at the mall. But if you want it as non-installed, you can get a one for 100 eddies, just not installed. It's the same price. And it's in ear range 1 mile. So they're just like little Bluetooth.
And how many?
things.
That's only point to point. That's only 2 of them, right? Not 4. Or
No,
5?
you can loop however many you want on this, as long as you're all on the same channel.
Okay.
So it would be 100 eddies a person if you wanted to have radio communicators.
Well, I've got 100 eddies for mine. I don't necessarily have it for everybody else's.
I've got 100 for mine.
Well, that's 80 then for everybody, right? Because
If you get 5, yeah, well, you could. If you buy 4, you could get a 5th one free, and make sure that you got one for Butterfly if you wanted to do it that way.
Okay, so everybody pays 100 eddies, and
I need a haggle roll to make that happen, though.
You do?
I do need you to actually roll your ability. Yes. Roll your roll ability. Roll the roll.
That is a 22.
That is, yes, you definitely get the discount.
Bada boom, bada bing. That's with a 3.
You have a very high haggle, yes.
Yes, buddy.
Medias are the only ones who get stuff from the DM without having to roll. Didn't you know?
Not entirely true, but yes,
Okay,
it is
cool.
a thing.
So, yeah, well,
Wait, so who's buying me a radio? What's happening?
well, everybody has to put in 100 eddies.
I'll buy one for Yam.
You'll buy one for
Thank
Yam?
you.
Oh, you're so nice.
Apparently Yam is broke.
Oh, you know what?
No, he's not. What are you talking about? Oh my God, you little penny pinching so-and-so.
I need to make sure we have money for the big purchases. This is little stuff.
I
We have
got
bigger plans than this.
All right,
This
so
This is gear you need for a heist.
I just took 100 from Butterfly. So
All good.
what is it? Where would it be stored in gear?
Radio communicators are in gear, yes. Everybody should be able to just grab one and drag it into their inventory.
Okay, cool. Radio communicator. That is.
That way y'all can talk to each other within a mile.
Yeah, and I will get the free one. I will finally take advantage of my position as the
fixer.
fixer.
All right, so if I understand correctly, Yam and Legion are going into the building,
To open an account.
and then Vyle and Nobody are going into the sewers. All
Correct.
right. Let me get that set up.
I'm gonna change into my casual clothes for this.
And you can always do a new wardrobe and style check to try and if you're trying to.
I want full sequins.
No.
Oh, wait, you're
not
going into
using
the
my
you're
beautiful
going into the
sequins.
sewer, right? You're going into the sewer. So Legion and Yam are heading towards the bank.
Yeah. Are you changing the map?
In the process of doing so.
Okay, cool.
And then
Nice, Vyle.
I look exactly as grungy as I need to pass by as a nobody.
Very cool.
And I'll take my 10 IP for that critical success.
That was good. Yeah, good job.
there you go.
You don't have the apps for it though.
I was about to say that.
It really was.
All right, and then nobody in Vile. Okay, so we are going to start on Yam and Legion at the bank.
Hang on a second. I'm just going to. I need to add something to Yam real quick.
Okay.
I got it. I'm sorry.
Oh, you
There's
got
lag
it?
there's lag on my end. Apologies.
Oh, okay. So I'll remove the one that isn't installed. Oh, okay, cool. Sorry. Alrighty.
All right, and I also need to know, Yam and Legion, how are you equipped?
That's a little personal, isn't
I'm
it?
gonna leave my weapons at the base.
Yeah,
You're not gonna- Okay.
I'm walking in business style. No armor, no guns. I'm here pure exec mode. And
And
on
those
the way,
are these are scanners. So if you are carrying weapons, the security guards know.
Legion, I'd like to go in as exec and bodyguard if you're okay with that. Cool, thank you.
Pull you back here.
You're allowed to
Chime in and whatnot, but I am. Let me do this fusion.
Yeah, agreed. He's certainly better at this than I am.
Yeah, but he's not better at bodyguarding.
Why does Yam not have vision? Let's fix that. You might need to see.
So I am going to do a couple things before we go in. I have my cyber eyes that have color shift, so I'm gonna shift them to a very distinct color that's gonna hopefully pull them away from me and focus them on my eyes. I'm thinking like a gold type sheen to it.
All right.
I'm also gonna dampen my light tattoo I have on my chest.
All right. Give me a wardrobe and style check.
Cool. I'm okay with this.
All right. That is a 13.
I also have a quick question for you, Dave.
Sure.
So,
In my Cyber Audio Suite, I have a voice stress analyzer, and in it says I can activate a special lie detecting mode.
Mm-hmm.
Can you expand on what that is? Because I don't know.
Sure.
It's kind of like Daredevil when he's
Voice
able to-
stress analyzer.
when he can hear the stress in the voice and hears the
Yeah,
heart.
because I would like to, once we're in the conversation, activate that. Unless it's hey, it's activated for X amount of time, then I would be kind of selective about it.
User can activate a special lie detecting function for a minute with an action, during which time the GM rolls your character's human perception and interrogation checks privately, beeping once whenever it detects a lie or whenever they desire after a failed roll. Beware of false positives and negatives.
okay.
Yeah, nothing can go wrong there.
That is what it says. And also, but it gives you a +2 to your human perception and interrogation skills. So if you want to be using human perception or interrogation, I roll secretly if a lie is told in your presence after you've activated it, and it lasts a minute per action you activate it.
So what kind of is it like just like a mental action?
Yeah, you're just spending an action, but you're activating it in your cyber audio suite.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
You don't. There's no visible, like, apparent, like, beep. I turned on my lie detector. No, you just switch it on.
Okay, cool. I didn't know if I had like spec inside my head or something. Awesome, thank you.
No, it just says action required. It doesn't say that action is visible.
Okay.
Or has to be visible.
Slaps himself in the face.
Lie detect it. Lie detect it.
Stop hitting yourself. Stop hitting yourself.
Legion, are you coming in packing or no?
No.
Okay. Are you dressed like a bodyguard? Do you look like a med tech? Do you look like a cop? Like, what's your?
I'm looking fairly bodyguardish.
Go ahead and give me a wardrobe and style check to look bodyguardish.
All right.
Dude, that's his like resting state.
Pretty much.
I thought his resting state was oozing bullets.
That's only after a battle, to be fair.
True.
Let's see.
Rest in peace state.
Yeah.
All right. I've already rolled my human perception, so I know what will and will not fly past these past these security guards.
You have my wardrobe and skill check.
Yeah,
I did see it, yes, but you're going in the sewers, and I'm way less concerned about what people think you look like down there.
No, I'm asking if I can trade with him. Can I have his and he can have mine?
No.
Damn it.
You know, he'd end up in a sequin outfit.
All right. If we're ready, I'm gonna make my way in.
One last thing, Yam.
Yes,
what name do you want to go by?
Yeah, what should your bodyguard be calling you?
You should only be referring to me as sir.
I mean, you're going to be giving a name if you talk to somebody, right? Kind of need to at the bank.
Oh, I understand that. Legion's role is to call me sir. I want to clarify that.
You got it.
Can I just say I'm legitimately impressed with myself on the job I did on all the shadows and stuff in this map.
Mm-hmm.
It looks incredible.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway,
yeah, all the maps are great. Who makes the maps?
So this map is actually by Cyberknights, and it was just put out from the last pack at late last month, I think.
Very cool.
I'd have to go back and to find out when the bank stuff came out, but
Nice.
it was 3 months at a time, one map at a time. So
shout out to Cyberknights for beautiful
shout out
work.
to Cyberknights, yes.
Cybermaps. Excellent. So just as a quick reminder, the north and south of the map, those are tellers. So I'd be approaching the person in the center about this, correct?
That's where the information booth is. That's kind of where you see like a general greeter, and then you see some citizens there just like filling out withdrawal slips and whatnot. You also see turrets on either side of both teller stations.
Excellent. I would just nod to Legion and make like a generic motion towards the turrets, just so he's aware of them.
Mm-hmm.
And by the way, just over the table, I'll tell you that my human perception on your style rolls was a 10, so both of you look your part perfectly.
Excellent. What kind of person am I approaching at the information terminal?
Looks like just an average citizen who's working at a bank.
Hello, citizen.
Greetings, citizen. Hello, I am here to inquire about a safety deposit box.
Jesus Christ.
I see. I see. Do you have an appointment?
I sadly do not. Do I need one?
Not necessarily, but I will have to check and see if there's anybody available. Just give me one moment.
Oh,
And
no problem.
the teller starts dialing and makes a phone call. Says, "Yep, a new customer. Yeah, you look so. Yeah, okay. Sure, sir. If you can just have a seat and wait over here, somebody will be down to assist you."
Excellent. Thank you, citizen.
All
I
right.
assume this is a bench.
No, that is a table for filling out deposit slips. There's chairs over here,
That was my next guess.
and there's couches. But yeah.
I'll motion for my bodyguard to stand.
Bastard.
All right,
Doing the
and
job, bud.
from your angle, you see there is this wall here, but you do see just cresting at the top of the wall is a mount for another turret that is aimed directly at the service elevator.
I will again motion to Legion about the turret. With a smile, I'm like, hey, let's check out. They got security. This is a good spot.
Indeed, sir.
Oh, wait, I never actually put a stairway there, did I? Whoopsie.
Whatever you do, Legion, don't encourage jam.
Legion, you can't hear him. He's not there.
I
We've
have
all
the
got
radio.
earpieces
Yeah, I
now.
have the radio communicator.
I've got Nobay turned down a little bit. At least one click from everyone else.
I'm on a separate channel. Hello? Anybody hear me? What?
No, nobody. Switch to 4. Everyone's down 5.
Anyway, we're gonna switch over to the sewers, pan the camera over to see what's going on with Mr. Nobody and Vile Violet as Yam sits there waiting to be attended to.
Okay. All right, Vile. We had a couple of guys just around the corner here who had agreed to be lookouts for us, and
All right.
yeah, just they're just normal homeless guys, so try not to get too nervous or anything. And
Try not to rock too hard.
That's it. So I lean around the corner and I go, caw, caw. Do I hear anything?
You do hear a response, caw, caw, from over here.
I go, hey guys, it's me. You know what? I need to do some more recon. I brought somebody else here with me. This is just this bag lady here, but she's pretty useful in a fight. Yeah, this is Sadie.
Give me one sec. I have to pull up. Where's the random encounters? There we go. There's the page.
Oh, are we getting a different random encounter today?
No, no, I just needed to look up something from their description from before.
Okay.
Both of the gangers approach you and say, you need us to work for you again today?
Well, we kind of actually we don't need anybody to do anything until tomorrow. Yesterday was just a practice session. Do I need to pay you guys again for tomorrow?
I would, if you got another job for us, wouldn't that be fair?
Yes. Can I use my haggle ability?
Yes, you can use your haggle ability.
So last time I paid 50. This time, with a 28.
I will say that you are able to negotiate them down to 40.
All right, so I will go ahead and pay them 40 for tomorrow. So this is for tomorrow. Today you don't have to worry about anything, okay? You guys can go.
Got it.
You know, grab a couple of brain.
They actually
dances.
start heading straight for the surface and be like, "Yeah, you know what? I know this good scop dog joint around the corner, and it's almost as fresh as it was baked today, or at least it tastes like it was that fresh." And they start just kind of wandering off and head away.
Okay, so I am going to try and get my bearings, and I need to kind of get a lay of the land, and also
Give me a wilderness survival check for that.
Oh no, really? Does it have to
Yeah,
be
really.
wilderness survival?
If you
Can it
think
be
you
like-
have another skill that you might be able to apply, I'm open to it. It might change the
Uh,
DV, but
Like
yeah.
perception or human perception?
Or definitely not human perception, but possibly conceal, reveal, hidden to maybe find the tunnels. I would accept
Right. Okay.
to
I can do that.
to find the yeah. I'll allow other skills, but it's got to make sense.
Yeah, conceal, reveal. I'm gonna use. I'm gonna use 2 luck.
All right.
Just pick a spot and use gamble.
Yeah. All right. 19.
Very nice. You think that if you head south and then west, that you would be heading in the direction of the bank.
Okay. All right. I'm thinking, Vyle, that if we head south and west, that we'll hit someplace near the bank, like Vegas.
What? Okay.
Yeah, southwest. Yeah, it's just a joke. Let's go south and then west.
All right.
You
Why
sure?
why Sadie?
I didn't want to give your real name, and Sadie's like kind of a cool slouchy name. Nobody's thinking, that's like a superstar singer,
Okay.
I mean, would you prefer a different name?
I usually pick Abigail for my fake name, but Sadie's fine.
Abby.
All
I
right.
like Abby.
I just rolled a random encounter. Stop where you're at right there. When you come around the
Okay.
corner, you see. Whoops.
I see. Hold on, Abigail.
You see.
Uh-oh.
You see this man ahead of you, and he is beating the absolute shit out of this guy against a wall.
Oh, really?
Yes,
So
really.
this one, the security officer, is
Correct. So you come across a private investigator, a PI armed with a very heavy pistol and a heavy baton and wearing medium armor jack. He is ahead of you beating an informant on the corner.
I gonna walk up and I'm gonna go. Hello. Is there anything we could do to help?
This is none of your business, scram. And he points his pistol as if to emphasize the scram part of his instructions.
And can I use
Give
my
me a face
persuade?
down.
A face down? Oh, geez.
Yes, we are going to have a face down roll. He is facing you down, saying GTFO, mofo.
Is that
Luckily,
in my roll or is that
it's
in my...
under reputation. There's a little frowny face.
That's right. Okay. All right. All right. Gosh darn. I'm going to add a luck to that.
You
I
can
can't.
add luck for face down. I think you can, can't you?
Oh, look, 19.
You beat my 14, which is so that means this security officer is at a -2 for everything he does against you.
I look at him and I say, you know what? This is unnecessary. If you talk things out, you might be able to learn more.
I would allow you to have a conversation roll unless there's another skill you want to use. Persuasion could be.
Definitely persuasion.
Okay. And then he's at a -2 on his human perception.
Yeah, baby. Yeah, baby.
Oh.
That's I'll take my 10 IP.
Nice.
I'll just sit back and watch this interaction.
And my 8 definitely does not beat your 28. And so he lowers the pistol, but he doesn't let go of the guy.
I say, you know what? I grew up around these parts. You know what? There's people will talk to you if you just approach them the right way. You know that this is things that you learn with you try to have a little more subtlety. And I just take
You
one
grew
more
up
step
in the
closer.
sewers?
No, I grew up in the streets. You know, people know me. You know, I mean, there's things we could do. We could talk deals.
Well,
things
this
you want.
This gunk's got info on my case, so
So I look at the kid that he's beating up, and I say, "All right, listen, guy. You want to lose your life, or do you want to give it up and let this guy know what he needs to know?" And I'm going to use my persuasion on him.
all right.
Okay. There we go.
Ooh.
Oops.
So take 10 IP for that crit fail, and the kid just starts pissing himself and seems to have gone completely incoherent. This enrages the the PI, and he's like, "Ugh, he's useless now. What did you do?" And he turns and he's getting ready to swing his baton at you. We are in initiative.
I'm popping my Wolvers. Okay. Hang on a second. Okay. Nice.
All right. First to act is him. He's going to swing at you with his baton. So I need an evasion check from you.
Okay.
Nice. It's already given the -2 because of the lost face down. Excellent. All right. That is a
18.
10.
18 evasion.
A 10 misses, but he
Oh.
does have a second swing. So give me another
Evasion.
evasion. Yep.
Okay.
14 I got.
21.
Yeah, you dodge out of the way. This kid, I might as well just remove him from combat because he is
He's collapsed.
essentially he's scared shitless.
Yeah.
Can't do jack. It is your turn, Mr. Nobody.
Okay.
Oh wait, now it's your turn, Mr. Nobody.
Thank you. All right, let me target this fool over here, and I'm going to pop my Wolvers, baby.
Do you like to suck my cock, berserker? Wait, no, that's a.
Yeah, there we go. I got to switch over to meat here, and I'm going to attack. Oh, jeez.
Oh,
Oh, jeez. Oh,
I mean, I
this
could
is
still
like
fail that. I could still fail that.
okay.
Hold up. Let's see. Let's see what's up. Yeah, that still hits.
Nice. Okay, fine. Let me do some damage here.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, 12
Not
damage.
bad. Not bad.
Oh, I gotta do my. IP
None
here.
of it makes it through his armor.
No
He is wearing
worries.
medium armor, Jack.
No worries. I got another.
You
Another
do.
attack. There we go.
Whoops.
That's a 20 to hit. I know that.
I
hit.
clicked on you for evasion. Let me use his evasion, not
Oh, okay.
yours. Yeah, that's a hit. Give me damage.
That's 9.
All right. I don't think that's going to scratch his armor either. No, 3 made it through because you did ablate his armor from the previous attack.
Sweet, sweet. Okay.
Excellent.
And that's it.
That is your turn. Next is Vyle. What you doing?
Can I shoot at this guy through where nobody is, or do I
Yeah.
need to do it?
No,
Okay.
yeah, you can take a shot.
Cute. We're gonna
And
shoot.
I don't think he can dodge bullets, especially
Oh,
oh,
no.
actually he can. Shit.
Well, I didn't load my weapon, so hold on.
I will assume that it was loaded. Go ahead and
How do I don't know how.
I'll do it.
oh, you got it?
Yeah.
All right.
Which one are you using? The very heavy
The Eagle
pistol?
Tech Survivalist.
That's what here's what happened before. It was the bulletproof shield took all of his your first hit. That's why
Oh,
none of it
okay.
made it through the armor. He had a
All right.
bulletproof shield.
Looks like this. You got Arrow Basic already in there.
I do have Aero Basic already in there.
Yeah. Is that what you want?
That's what I want. I'm pretty sure that. I mean, besides
so-
that, it takes.
It's equipped and it's
Yeah.
It's loaded. So
Yeah,
It
you're
says
target and
unloaded
shoot.
on my end. I'm just making sure.
No, you're okay.
But he does have reflexes of 8, so he can attempt to evade.
Okay. He can attempt.
He can attempt.
That's
He's not going to succeed, not with that crit.
nice.
That is, oh, why did you roll survival? Oh, that's the name of the weapon. I was like,
Yeah.
wait a minute.
Very Very cool.
Yeah, roll your damage. That's a hit.
Cute damage. It's only rate of fire 1, so.
Yep, you only get 1 shot,
Let's hope it.
Did my
and
damage
then you
do?
do,
Make
and
it
then it is
count.
an action to
token
reload it.
targeted, I'm sorry.
So, crossbows have an even slower rate of fire because it's an action to reload it every turn.
Okay.
Just FYI.
Ooh. Nice.
11 points. Oh, damage. And none of it made it through his armor. That is exactly how much SP he had left on the armor, Jack.
So I ablated it a little, maybe?
Yeah, you did reduce his armor from oh no, you would have had to do 1 more point of damage to reduce his armor to ablate it.
Oh, okay, that's fine. I understand.
Anyway, so that was your action. You still have movement should you choose.
I will gladly move here.
Oh, okay. I thought you
Yeah.
were gonna run away.
Oh, it won't let me move there. So.
Oh, because
You're
you're in a
there?
wall. It's because you were in a wall.
Yeah. I'm
Now
with
So
try
you.
in
and
that
move.
case, being, I'm just
There you
gonna
go.
stay close to nobody behind him. That's where I was trying to move, right there.
Is that what? Yeah. Okay. So
Okay.
I moved you.
Excellent. That brings us to the security officer's turn, who is going to take a swing at Mr. Nobody again with his baton. And that is an 11 you got to dodge.
That's a 16.
That is a success. He is going to swing again.
So I'm just like matrixing him out, like left and right.
I got an 11 to attack.
Come on. There we go. 19.
A
Baby.
19. Yeah, that's a woof woof.
Woof, woof.
You're up.
All right. Here we go. Come on, baby. All right. Yeah. Here we go with the Wolvers, baby. Come on, give me a crit. Give me a crit.
Not a
I'll
crit, but
take
that's
Yeah.
pretty close.
I'll take it.
All right.
See if
I'm
we can
probably
dodge
not
it.
gonna beat that.
Ooh.
Oh, wait a minute.
Oh,
Still
close.
not good enough. Still not good enough. Do
Yeah.
your damage.
Nice. 14.
Decent. And you have another swing, yeah?
Yep. So, ooh, at the
8 makes it through his armor.
Okay, here we go. Doing it again. Come on, baby.
You are shredding his armor now.
20.
All right, that is a 20 I got to dodge. It's doable. But I got to roll high.
Nope.
17 does not cut it. Do your damage again.
Nice. Another 12
All right, that
damage.
is 12 more, and 7 makes it through his armor.
Yeah,
Vyle,
buddy.
you are up. If you're using your crossbow, it is an action to reload it.
Yeah, I will take this action to reload my crossbow.
All right. Anything else? Are you moving or no?
No, I want to stay right where I am.
All right. Security officer's getting really frustrated about you dodging around his baton, and so he drops the baton and pulls out his pistol and says, "Dodge this." And he shoots at you with a very heavy pistol. Can you dodge bullets?
Nope.
Doesn't matter, I missed. I missed by 3. Damn. Okay. And he only gets 1 shot. That's a very heavy, so you are up.
Okay. I just kind of roll my abs at him. And just to taunt him. Yeah, baby, 23. Dodge that, dodge that, mofo.
Yeah, and especially with his -2 from the face-off, he is not. He has to crit to beat that.
Yep.
He does not. That is do your damage.
Yep. Cool. 13.
Hey,
13 points, and let's see how much makes it through his armor.
8.
8 makes it through his armor.
Second
Man, how much does
shot.
he have left?
Not much. Not much.
He has 8 SP left on his body.
Yeah, not much. Here we go. This is the second shot. Ooh, 19. He might dodge it. He'd have to
Yeah.
go 21.
He has to crit. He has to crit because on a 9 he gets a 17.
Nope.
Yeah, that's a miss. Do your damage.
Come on, baby. Give me good ones. 9. That I don't think that got through.
It got through, but barely.
Oh, cool.
All right, and you're ignoring half damage because of the Wolvers. You're ignoring half armor, excuse me. Vyle, you're up.
I'm gonna shoot him.
Go for it, Amanda.
Oh, God, you're terrible.
That is a 10. He can still try and evade, but his wound state... Yeah, he evades. He dodges
I had a feeling. It's okay. Is the arrow at least retrievable?
No, it's destroyed. It hits a wall, and it's...
Damn it.
Yeah, ammo is not reusable in this game. Sorry. All right, he is going to take another shot at you, Mr. Nobody.
Yes, I give him the obligatory ab roll.
11 misses. Man, oh God, his wound state is really sucking his ability to focus on his shots.
And he just
it
gets
is
one
your
shot,
turn.
Right? Yeah.
Yep, very heavy.
Yeah, buddy. All right, let me.
But if he hits, it can do a lot of damage.
Yes, this I know. All right, here we go. Bada boom, bada bing, bada bee, babu. Here we go. Oh, 21.
21, and like I said, I know I have to roll a crit to.
No,
That is a crit, but
fail.
not the one I was looking for. That's a -1. Do your damage.
Okay. Come on, baby. Yes. 13.
Nice.
How much gets through?
You want to call your shot?
Yeah, buddy. I basically, my Wolver goes right up through his jaw into his brain.
Oh, nice. Gory, beautiful,
How do you like
deadly
that, bub?
kill.
That's it.
There it is. All right. So this
Ew.
kid is in serious condition, definitely needs medical attention. Will die if he's left down here in the sewers.
Okay. You know what? I do have.
It is a
I do have first aid.
DV13. Yeah, DV13 first aid.
I do have first aid, so I will focus on this guy and do a first aid, and I will add 2 luck to this. Nice.
Very nice. That definitely beats a DV13, and he is stabilized and now ambulatory and able to walk out on his own. Very grateful to you for the beating of his life that you just spared him from.
And I look at him, I say, so hey, before you take off, I mean, what was this guy after? Anything that we can help you with?
Man, he's an old drunk cop. He thought I had something to do with a robbery. I had nothing to do with it.
I want to do a human perception on him.
Go ahead.
Hang on a second. Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, well, unfortunately, he's not any better at lying than you are at bullshit detecting, and something still smells funny to your nose.
Oh, okay. All right. Yes. Very cool. So I'm going to do a streetwise, and I'm gonna well, here
You can do streetwise, yeah.
well, what I wanted to do was kind of like check out what he's wearing to see if I had any clues as to which gang he's affiliated with.
I would allow streetwise for that.
Okay. And I will add 1 luck to that. Oh, baby.
Very nice. Take your 10 IP.
Oh,
Yeah,
nice.
buddy boy.
And you definitely recognize colors of him being a low-ranking piranha.
Guess who has advantages with piranhas?
You do.
I look at him, I say, you know who I am?
No.
Your boys owe me. You just check your logs, buddy. I'm Mr. Nobody. Be straight with me. Don't give me any bullshit.
All right, yeah, okay. We've been casing the bank. We heard there's a big score.
I want deets.
Well, I was sent down here to try and find another way in because the front entrance is locked down tight.
So, when were you guys planning on doing this thing?
I don't know if I should be talking to you about that stuff. You probably gotta get some. You get the feeling like the piranhas are smart. They compartmentalize. This person was sent to do a task and is not in on the rest of the, and that's why he couldn't really tell the cop anything. The PI, I mean.
Is there any way I could do some sort of credibility check to make this guy like believe that I'm trying
make him
to
a
help
fan.
him?
You want to make him?
You
a fan?
can do a charismatic impact check to try and turn him into a fan and get him to do basically whatever you want.
Ooh, we're adding luck to that, baby.
It is a DV8 to affect one person. You beat it. Yes, you have turned him into a fan. It would be another charismatic impact check to convince him to do whatever you want to convince him to do.
Okay.
But you have turned him into a fan and made him susceptible to your commands.
I'm gonna make another charismatic impact check then to ask him, hey, man, we want to be as helpful as we can, and the more information that we have, the easier it'll be to help you. And realistically, there's no harm in sharing, right?
he's inclined to agree with you. He does still want to know, like, why do you want to know about the bank? Like, you guys pulling your own job or something?
There might just be one safety deposit box that I really need to get into, and it would just be real helpful information if I could get into this safe deposit box.
I said, I tell you what.
Well, I can
a
show you. I can show you to the entry point I found, but it's I still haven't figured out how to get through. But I can lead you to the underside of the bank vault.
Show me, baby. Let's check it out. And then I
All right.
link his arm to have him lead me.
I roll
Excellent.
my eyes.
All right. He takes you to this alcove right here and says this spot right here is underneath the bank vault. And on that note, just before we pan to break, or go to break, we are going to pan over to the bank lobby here. After several hours of waiting, or sorry, not several hours, after about an hour of waiting, this PYT secretary comes over to Yam and says, I understand you are interested in making a deposit to a safe deposit box. If you'll follow me, I can take you to the upstairs where a branch manager can assist you.
Excellent. Just what I wanted to hear.
And so she leads you over in this direction towards the business elevators, not the service elevator that goes to the vault, but the business elevators. And you can take that elevator on upstairs with her. You see the stairs?
I do not.
Oh, fine. I'll just take you there. And deposit you here. And then she goes back to her desk, and there's another set of teller desks over here, and this guy motions you over to go to his station. And that is where we will take our break. But before we do, we are going to have a quick little shout out to our corporate overlord, Dubby Energy, which is a fantastic energy drink. Many of us here on the show enjoy the shit out of it. It is a jitter-free caffeine boost because they use coffee fruit extract instead of coffee bean. And so due to their process, and it comes in a nice little powder that you can mix. And I personally love to mix it with seltzer water, give it a nice little fizz. Or if you're looking for a sugar high, there's no sugar added to Dubby itself, but mixing it with some Sprite adds a nice little sweetness to it. So check out Dubby if you haven't already. It is delicious. And anything anybody else wants to say before we hit the break?
Not really. We'll see you in a couple of minutes, chat.
All right. See you guys in 10.
Yeah, buddy. And we're back. Yeah, buddy.
I tell you what, I had such an idiot moment on break. I gotta share this like truly spectacular, epic fail. So I went to go pour myself a drink, a little cactus cooler and ice, nothing fancy, just getting some soda. And I set it down and went to go handle some other business during break, and come back. I'm just like, where did I put my drink? I can't find my fucking drink. And I'm like, wait a second. I opened the fridge. I left the cup of ice that I had already poured the soda into and just set it back in the fridge. the cup, the glass in the fridge, my Dodgers glass in the fridge. And yeah, so that is just a total like holy crap bonehead moment.
Well, that's okay.
Well,
It was nice and cool. Nice and cold.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say, at least a drink in the fridge makes sense.
Sure.
I once found my mother's car keys in the fridge.
Just wouldn't go for a cool
Man.
ride, man.
Oh,
And I don't know what's more disturbing. The fact that they were there or the fact that I knew to look for them there.
This isn't a baseball podcast where I have comments about the fact that you have a Dodgers glass. But let's continue, Gabe.
hey, no. Check this out. I didn't buy this glass. It was given to me the liquor store that I DoorDash from. Like one of the orders I did, they just said thank you for being such a great customer. I think like I'm their only DoorDash freaking customer or something. They just sent me a bunch of Dodgers glasses.
And they gave you Dodgers glasses in the land of Padres? Come on.
It's probably because they couldn't sell them here.
Probably.
San Diego, not a whole lot of Dodgers fans.
Too much.
But anyway, yes, I did not spend money on that glass. It was gifted to me for being an alcoholic.
There you go. Bada boom, bada bing.
For the win.
Anyway, when we last left, we had just focused in on Yam and Legion, who had finally been taken to the second floor and escorted to the area where new accounts are established.
I can't see the map.
What? Oh, because for some reason you are on the lobby. Let me just pull you in real quick. And
He's already got a token there on the in the new map. I don't know why he needs to refresh.
Yeah,
it.
no. His token was on the new map, but he was still loaded in the bank lobby, so I just pulled him over. He's good.
Okay.
You can see now, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Fuck.
Okay,
clicked
that is not
there.
my fault.
That was my fault.
Remember, you can just use the D-pad to just pull yourself off of stairs so you don't accidentally click.
Okay.
Gotta love that though. I can't see my character. Okay, here, fixed. Fucks off back to the lobby.
I left my briefcase.
That's it. All right. Oh, the security officer looks familiar.
Yeah, because I don't have like 3,000 security officer tokens.
That's okay. That's okay.
But yeah, you guys are welcome to have a seat. You are, like I said, escorted and directed by Miss Security Joy Toy over here, or Secretary Joy Toy. By the way, you do also clock. There was another turret that was positioned in a way that it could cover both elevators, both the service, the elevator, the business elevator, and the stairway. And this guy right here is just waving at you. Give me perception checks, both of you.
Right. Perception.
Both of you are able to clock. This definitely looks like a security office right here to the left. So the security officer, and that is a clear doorway, can see right through and see everything that you're doing as he is monitoring his station. You do actively see VGs on this guy, so he is actively net running, and as we have explained before, VGs do still allow you to see the meat space in front of you and the digital space. So what this tells you, you're not a net runner, but you do know there is an active net runner in the system.
Mm-hmm.
And this gentleman says, "How can I help you?"
Yes. Hello, citizen. I am interested in opening a safety deposit box with your establishment.
I see. So, our accounts are minimum 1,000 eddies per month to maintain a safety deposit box. We do insist that you provide the first and last month as a deposit.
Understandable. And about your security measures?
Well, we have the absolute state-of-the-art protection for your valuables, sir. The vault itself has an electrified floor surrounding the entrance, and the each safety deposit box is coded to your handprint. So, in order to retrieve your safety deposit box, you have to scan your handprint in the viewing room.
Excellent. And what kind of access do I have to the box once I have an account?
Well, we of course give you complete privacy whenever you are accessing your box, and there will be a security guard standing outside to make sure that the box is placed back correctly once you have finished with your business. And the hallways of the vault itself are all covered by automatic fire turrets. Your property will be exceptionally safe here, I assure you.
It does sound like it would be.
Did you activate your lie detector test? Or your lie detector thing when you walked over?
Yes.
Okay, I will say that you did. I'm willing to retcon that and say it hasn't dinged but another minute. So you're no dings in the first minute of this conversation.
Okay. Excellent. And again, about access to as only during bank hours. Is there?
Oh yes, of course. We do make very, very few exceptions for high-end clients, but these are top-level executives of megacorps that in other words, Saburo Arasaka could walk in here and be like, "I want to see my box now," and it would happen. They would make the arrangements for someone to be to receive someone that special or important. But in general, not so much. Usually it is definitely bank hours. They prefer that you make an appointment if you can. However, they understand that that's not always possible. But making an appointment definitely ensures that things will be ready for you on time when you arrive. So, few things that I will need to get started is I need you to fill out this paperwork, and I do need to take a scan of your handprint to begin.
I was curious if I could see the vault before making my decision. Obviously, as a member, I can't go in, but just curious about the. I've been shopping around and been told some things I don't believe.
That's highly irregular. I would need a persuasion check or something for you to convince this person to do something irregular for you.
Gotcha. I'll do a persuasion. Throw a couple luck on there.
He says, "Well, I don't have the authority, but I can ask for you."
Actually, that's the worst they can say is no, right?
So the guy does say, "If you'll excuse me for a moment," and he starts heading this way, goes through this door, and it closes behind him, and he disappears for a few minutes. Is there anything, while you kind of have some relative privacy, anything you'd like to communicate to yourself or to your other team? To your... you and Legion can talk, or if you wanted to, catch up Nobody and Violet, you guys could communicate.
I would just send a message to Nobody and Violet that it seems like our best bet is to make her move outside of bank hours.
All right. Yeah.
would-
Nobody and Violet, you guys get that message.
I would add on to that we'll also need to compensate for an electrified floor.
Do you mention the name that the teller just happenstancely mentioned to you at all?
Probably not immediately, but I would probably mention it once we're back at base.
Okay.
You talking Saburo? Saburo Arasaka?
Yeah.
Oh, I was saying that more of an over-the-table, not specifically what the guy said, but the impression he was giving.
Okay. Well, he said something that realistically could be vital to the information we need for retrieving a handprint if we were going to do something really underhanded.
Yeah.
Well, you were just informed that in order to get at Box 619, you need the handprint of the person. Or you need to shut down the system.
And then you gave us the person's name, and I don't know if you did it on purpose or if you did it on accident.
No, that was no.
But there's ways to retrieve handprints.
Yeah,
That's all I'm saying.
that was just a for instance.
That was a for instance. Not specifically Saburo's handprint necessarily is needed to, but you do need to figure out whose handprint is needed, or you need to have a plan to shut down the need for a handprint.
Yeah.
Which is going to involve net running.
Yep. Which actually prompts me to the thing that I was going to add. I would also add that we do have an active net runner in the system, seemingly 24/7, or at least during all bank hours.
I will allow an electronic security check for you to possibly learn or figure out a little bit more from that. And Mr. Nobody, since you are looped in, you would be able to make this check as well.
Okay.
So you said electronic security?
Yep.
Let's see. Yeah, I'll go ahead and pop some luck on that. Okay, 17.
You would Nobody? Yeah, waiting on yours.
Yeah, 9.
9. Not so much. But Legion, you would think that it is a fair assumption that they have demons running things off hours.
Yeah. Which, yeah, I'll forward that assumption to Nobody.
I don't. I eat demons for breakfast.
The clerk comes back and says, my manager is willing to make an exception, but we do need to secure, we do need to confirm the funds before you could get, not necessarily have them deposited yet, but confirm the funds for the payment of the security deposit box before you could be shown to the vault.
Yeah, I'll flash them the eddies.
All right, so you flash the money?
Of course.
All right. he does seem insistent that we complete the paperwork first. We can get your handprint scanned at the vault when you put your stuff in the safety deposit box. So the scanner is down there. So that's when your print would be scanned for establishing the account.
Okay.
Am I
So-
listening in on this at all?
Do you have Vox or push to talk going right now?
It's push to talk, so I don't hear anything.
No. I'm asking. Yeah, would you be letting the information be on the open channel?
Oh no, not at all.
Okay,
I don't trust who else is out there.
got it. So it does take about another hour of paperwork as you are signing in here, initialing there, et cetera. What information do you give when you're filling out this paperwork?
I have this whole persona of a sorry, I had a name and now I'm spacing. James Rathbone.
James Rathbone. Okay. And you can see the handprint scanner right there. They could do it up here or they could do it down there. It's up to you. Would you prefer to scan your hand now?
No, I want to see the vault first. I'm gonna be persistent about it.
Okay. And he starts heading towards the elevator. He gets on, he has his own radio, and you hear him talking to security saying that they need the vault service elevator to be turned on.
What I want to know is, are the services of the cat burglar that I keep hearing available?
Oh man, Mochi's on one tonight, isn't he?
He's cute. He sounds adorable. Adorable. Oh, okay. Are they? Oh, they're taking the.
Yes.
Ooh.
I've just set some stairs there, but you might not be able to see them without refreshing, so I'll just take you down. All right. You ride the elevator down. Ding! It opens up. And the clerk comes over here, and you can see through the hallways the turrets that he mentioned. And he comes over here to a console and types in some password information and runs a security card, and this door opens up. And he shows you, here is one of our safety deposit box rooms. In this room, you see safety deposit boxes 1 through 500 all along the wall. And he says, I'm going to go ahead and show you how our system works. And with our demo box, and he goes and puts his handprint on the scanner here, and this pneumatic arm starts coming across, and it finds box number 1, and it places box number 1 on the table. And he says, now at this time, if you were visiting your box, the whatever employee escorted you down here would come outside the room, allow you to have privacy in here with your box, and wait until you say you are finished. And then when the one of the things that he does tell you is that the handprint also locks the door behind here, so you are locked inside here with your box until it's put back.
Excellent. That is some top-notch security you have here.
And he goes ahead and places the box back. The robotic arm goes ahead and puts it back, and then the door unlocks and opens for you. All right, gentlemen, shall we? Are you ready to scan your handprints so we can complete your paperwork, Mr. Josh Bone, George Bone,
Rathbone.
James Bone, Rathbone? Channeling a little bit of Mr. Nobody's.
Yeah, James Rathbone will scan his hands.
All right. And the clerk also types in a few bit of information to assign you a box. And he assigns you box number 413.
So close to being all over a box.
He says, would you like to deposit anything in the box now? We do need to complete the application process before I can let you take control of the box fully.
Yeah, there's a couple things I want to put in the box.
So he does need to take the 2,000 Eddie payment in order to
Yeah, that's fine. I will transfer funds.
All right, you are 2,000 Eddies poorer, but you now have a safety deposit box listed under was it James Rathbone?
Correct.
James Rathbone. But it is still your handprint that opens this box.
That's totally fine. So a couple things I want to put into the safety security box I want to wait till this guy leaves the room. I'm not gonna just let him.
Oh yeah, he does give you his privacy. And where would you have your bodyguard at this time?
My bodyguard is staying at the door inside. I'm okay with that.
Okay. So when you're accessing the box, you two are locked in this room.
All right. So I'm gonna put in my scrambler, a flashlight, and rope.
I see.
And duct tape.
And duct tape.
That is, yes, I'll put all that into the safety security box and then put the box back and open the door.
All right. And the door unlocks for you. And the clerk is ready to escort you back to the elevator. And he does ask, are you returning to the office floor, or would you like me to let you off at the lobby? The service elevator does go across all 3 floors.
If possible, I'd like to just pop my head into your manager's office and thank him for thank them for allowing me to see the vault before making my decision, if that's okay.
I'm afraid he's very busy right now, and that won't be possible at this time.
Understandable. Thought I would ask. You can drop me off at the lobby.
All right. And here you are.
Alrighty, come my hired gun. Let us be away.
That was a very informative casing of a bank right there.
What? For some reason, it keeps bouncing.
Do you have the camera follow on automatic?
It was on directed, but it's for some reason it's bouncing. Something wrong with that plugin.
I just usually just turn it off entirely when I run, but that's all good. All right. So at this time, I believe both teams have learned everything they can from their respective missions.
Yeah, I guess.
Is there anything else that you feel that you needed to learn in the sewers?
I mean, we know where we're underneath, but I kind of wanted to get a message to the piranhas. I'm thinking maybe we could use them as a distraction.
So to that effect, I will come back here to the sewers with you and this young piranha guy. And he has a different idea. He suggests, how about he joins your crew and we beat the piranhas to the heist? Because something tells me the gang's not going to want to split it with you. But if I work with you, then I can get a bigger cut than I would if I were to be part of the piranha job. In other words, you have two groups who both plan on hitting this bank, and only one of them is going to get there first.
Yeah, but you're going to need to get information to me as to when and how they want to do their thing, because
I can try and get that info to you.
Yeah, well, if that's the case, then you got it yourself a deal.
All right. He shakes hands and he goes ahead and pops out. And is there anything else that you feel now that you need to learn in the sewers?
Well, I want to look up and examine the area that he pointed to.
Did I get that guy's phone number?
Yes. You guys both have him in your contacts.
Okay, what is his name?
We'll call him Scruffy.
Okay.
My new fan is named Scruffy. Thanks, Dave.
He's my friend now.
Yeah.
Okay, I want to do.
I'm even making him right now.
Yeah, buddy. I would like to do I guess a perception check.
Sure.
Because
or you could even do scanner. Remember, I told you that does work through walls.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Depending on how good your roll is.
Yeah. Okay, I don't... Oh, there it is. Where's my scanner? There it is. Okay. All right, and I'm going to use the last of my luck on this scanner. Oh,
Ooh.
no. That is
you
7.
are not detecting any net arcs. You think there's just too much interference, too much rock between you and the...
Well, I do want to do a perception check to see if I can detect any weaknesses in the structure of the rock.
Okay. I would say that an education role of some kind would be in order. Either I could say science or straight education.
I'll do education. That's a 21.
Yes, you do think that there are some structural weak points that would allow you to punch up through the floor of the vault with correct explosives. However, again, somebody who is trained in demolitions would be ideal.
So I take a couple photos with my internal scan agent.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And I'm going to send them to Scabbers Sapper.
Sapper.
Yeah. And have him kind of like prep what he needs to based on the data from the images.
You get a message back saying this is perfect. It's exactly what he needs to make the right. He appreciates the photos. They're very helpful.
Cool. And I basically point out my observations as to where the weak spots are.
Fantastic. All right. If there's nothing else, you guys ready to head back to the safe house and finish plotting your heist?
Yeah.
Because it looks like next session is going to be the show. Y'all are breaking into a fucking bank.
About time.
Caca.
I was kind of curious about how many exits there are from the sewers if we needed to escape through there.
Lots.
Yeah.
Like,
Okay.
you could get lost down there.
Well, we went in the same entrance that was outside of the walls of that particular area, so we do have that one spot. So that is kind of like the safest.
Hopefully that doesn't get blocked off. That's all I'm saying.
Well, I've got my grenades just in case if I don't use them. So yeah, we're back at the safe house now.
Yep. You are. And you guys have a lot of data and information, but now you got to figure out what you want to do with it and get yourselves as prepped as you possibly can for this heist.
Yeah, we trade notes. I basically lay out a map of the sewers and the route to and back from the where the safe is. And
I'm also going to be doing the same thing for everything that we saw for all 3 floors of the bank.
Yeah, I managed to get a tour of all 3 floors.
All right,
particularly highlighting the turret placements.
So I have an idea that is not the idea we originally had. If y'all want to hear me out. So, James Rathbone just established a safety deposit box in this bank. Do we know which box we're hitting specifically? Yes?
Yeah, 619.
Yeah, 619.
Yes.
619.
So my idea is if we come from the top down, and if we are able to switch the information for box 413 with 6 whatever you just said, so that my hand scans, then we can just walk right in and take this stuff, and it'll be worth whatever money I spent.
Ooh,
That's actually a good idea.
That's pretty ingenious.
We just need a net runner who knows what they're doing. Wink, wink.
Yeah.
Can we call anybody?
Yeah, you call me. I mean, well.
Do you know somebody?
Yeah, I'm also a net runner.
Yeah, but do you know somebody?
I know nobody. That's me.
All right. Yeah.
Hey,
what do you got?
I'm a rank 6 net runner.
Yeah.
Hey, Violet. Hannah's a runner, right?
I'm not pulling in other player characters.
What? Wait,
So-
but hang on.
Fair enough.
Yam, do you still have access
I just
to?
want to rub salt in the wound.
Do you have access?
Yam does still have his.
Like Fritz or Frizz?
Yes, Frizz is and depending, I know you gave Frizz and Limbo both paid vacations.
Yes.
So they are going to come back with a little bit more loyalty than you left them with.
Good.
Frizz is still a little sore from losing her arm, but has managed.
It's back.
Yeah, she's got a cyber arm now.
No, we attached the original.
Oh yeah,
arm.
that's right. We did. We were able to reattach the severed limb.
Yeah, I was unsure if she'd want a cyber arm, so I decided to reattach it.
Limbo was the one who totally was like, "Yes, cyber hand."
Cyber hand, yes.
He wanted that cyber hand. So yeah, I mean, if you want, I mean, Frizz can back me up, or I can back her up, Or we could both do net running. She can hit one access point. I can hit
no,
another.
no. There's a target on our backs. I don't want to risk bringing them in and bringing the heat down on us. It's not worth it. There's a reason they're on a paid holiday right now.
Well,
Legion
you're the one
also
who's
does
pushing...
still have access to backup as well from that roll ability, even though you switch to medtech.
Yeah. And Sapper also has roles as
Netrunner, yes.
a net runner.
Sapper is a tech runner.
So if he's going to be on the job anyway, I mean,
He can back you up on net running things as well.
maybe we hit it. We hit it from the roof, and we go down, and you know, if you know what we could do is if we put like a pinger underneath the spot in the sewer, like so we know where it is. We can detect it when we're inside the vault, so we know where to place the explosives.
Yeah, that's actually a really good idea because that we can use the sewers as our way out.
Yeah.
In through the roof, out through the
Out through
valve
the sewers,
sewers.
yeah. That's usually the way it goes, right?
I mean,
In through the top, out through the bottom, baby.
so this kind of brings me to, feels like the sesh is close to wrapping up. Really, it's just how much planning and or prep do you guys feel comfortable with getting completed before we do the heist next week. So I want to give you that maximum amount of time, but before I do, let's not forget session IP. 60 IP for the session plus the 20 for recap, 80 total.
Nice.
Would we be able to do any upgrades now, or we don't have enough time between now
It
and
depend. It depends on what the upgrades are, and if you're just talking about spending IP, yes, that can be done between sessions, no problem. If you're talking about you want to get some cyberware implanted, that depends on the cyberware as to how much time you got.
Yeah, because I probably want to up my demolitions.
I like.
Remember,
like
that is
it.
a 2-cost skill.
Yeah.
That's a times 2.
It's true.
I like Ian's idea, but we do need to account for how to negate the electrified floor, unless we can do that when switching data.
Nobody, you would just know as a net runner, if they've got an electrified floor, then there's probably a control node for it in the net arc.
Yeah.
Okay.
The only information I'd like before we leave is I want to know about like roof access. That's what I'm curious about.
About roof access?
Yeah, we're gonna come down from the
that
top.
You can get pretty damn creative as far as that's concerned. It really comes down to what supplies you have access to. You could grapple and climb. You could steal a helicopter and air assault in. You can old school it and just pitons and rope. It really is up to you. You get to choose how you want to get up there.
Borrow instead of steal, or favor from a friend, maybe?
Helicopter, air vehicle. Let's just say exactly how expensive that favor would be. That would be a 40,000 Eddie favor.
Yeah, the bit out of price range.
Yeah, we haven't robbed the bank yet.
Fair.
Let's see.
And also, does anybody in your group have ranks in pilot air vehicle? That's also a ×2 skill.
Yeah. Me no have not.
So you're probably going to be using more earthbound means to get up there.
Well, I put my rope in deposit, so I can't help. But I plan on using that once we're inside, so.
Kind of figured. I got the gist. You were setting yourself up for having gear
least
that you
something.
didn't have to carry in.
Yeah.
Wow, that is perfect.
So yeah, anything else that you guys feel that you might need for this operation?
How much is a drone again?
Depends on the drone, but I have
Like basic
one.
surveillance.
So you have the Graph 3, which is 5,000 eddies. And then you have the Observer is 1,000 eddies. That's going to be your very basic, just a drone that has a flying camera that can be linked to your agent. Is the cheapest one.
We didn't buy one of those previously, correct? As a group.
That has not happened. No.
Yeah, I'm about to say I don't think we did. I know we talked about it at one point, but
There is. Let's see. The tiny. The full
I will
description.
spend the 1,000 for the observer drone.
Okay. You do need a fixer to get that.
Hey yo, fixer people, hook me up.
If you're using Mr. Nobody to get a hold of it, it's definitely in his wheelhouse. He can source that, but and even possibly offer you a discount if you're going outside of Mr. Nobody. Probably going to have a markup from that fixer.
Nobody, you gonna help me out or what's up?
I'll help you out.
Please and thank you, thank you. I'm buying
All
this
right.
for the group for future endeavors.
Are you going to haggle it down, try and get it for 8?
Yeah.
I want to hype Nobody
Alright.
up and polish his
That's a
apps for him.
22.
That is definitely enough to get it for 800.
And
So
I just
will
up
add.
my just to let you know I up my demolitions 1 level.
Cool. All right, there is an observer now in your inventory.
and since nobody brought it up, I'll mention it too. I also put in 2 levels into demo.
Well, you must have a lot
I
of
want
IP.
to come back to something that we have not really addressed, but it has been a thing hiding in the background, and that is Yam. You're a cokehead. When's the last time you used? We have not really been keeping up with your
Addiction?
yeah, we have not.
He's gone cold turkey. He's completely
Not
clean.
true. I have 5 doses. I will definitely sneak to the bathroom and do a fat fucking line.
All right.
I say, hey,
Hit
what you
it.
doing? What you doing? Hey, what you doing?
I gotta. Don't worry about it, man. All right, leave me alone. I'm sorry for no reason. House was on.
All right, and then I need first you have your the dose lasts 4 hours. Your reflex increases by 1 point for the duration. You feel paranoid occasionally, and then I need a resist drugs torture check when it wears off after 4 hours.
Okay. You want that now?
Yes, please.
At the end of the session, I will dump the last of my luck.
Fair. That does not pass. You are addicted. So you now take a penalty anytime. You have a -2 penalty to your reflex whenever you are not on synth coke.
Oh, yeah.
Let me know, man. Leave me alone, man. All right. I'm going through some
Yeah.
stuff.
Oh, yeah. I'm so disappointed.
All my friends keep leaving me.
And that sounds like a fun way to end the session. Yam gets addicted to Coke. That should be the episode title.
I was about to
Yam
say
gets
that.
addicted to Coke.
You're
Synth Coke.
addicted to love.
Yam gets addicted to Synth Coke. That is the episode title.
No, we can't do that. That'll demonetize us. Not that we make any money anyway.
Right. We will one day. This will all be everything the light touches will be ours.
Thank you, Mufasa.
Don't we live under a bridge?
Na ya peñas abazibuzi.
I love if you actually translate it from Swahili. The iminyana, like it literally translates to "it's a lion, yes, it's really a lion. It's a lion, yes, it's really a lion." Just over and over again.
Hey, yo, it's a lion.
Yes, it's really a lion.
It's a lion. Hey, forget about it.
All right. Well, if that is all, I will absolutely, if there's anything you guys think of that you feel that you needed to grab gear-wise or whatnot, or you had some IP that you decided to spend, definitely make sure you clue me in before the beginning of the next session.
Well,
I also want to point out, Yam, your humanity is currently at 27. So your empathy is at 2. You are starting to feel the early onset of cyber psychosis. So hold on.
That's why I started doing the coke, because I'm on the early edge. I'm trying to counteract it. I don't know what I'm doing.
Well, I did make sure that my grapple gun was equipped as well. So.
All right. So cyber psychosis. Where is the thing I'm looking for? Practice safe cyber.
The episode title will be Psycho Yam.
Okay, so depersonalization disorder, effects of cyber psychosis. Okay, so I need you to give me 1, 2, 3.
Or how about fried yam?
I need you to give me fried yam. I love it. Fried yam.
That's it.
That won't get us demonetized. We're not advertising dealing coke in the title.
Yeah,
okay, I
fried
need 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 8. 9. I need a D10 roll, 3 D10 rolls, and if you roll a 10, you're rolling twice for that roll. So Yam, give me 3 D10, please. All right, so you are experiencing these 3, 5, 9, 2. You have an intense need for stimulation. These are from the Hare Psychopathy Checklist. Elements of your psychopathy include need for stimulation, callousness and lack of empathy, and criminal versatility. And you should do the best you can to roleplay these elements into your personality until you have gotten therapy.
Okay, can you put those into the Discord chat for me, please?
Need for stimulation. Command C. Yes, I can.
Thank you.
In the meantime,
put it in.
we will wish everybody a fond farewell. Shall we?
Is there anybody else who's low on empathy, two or lower on empathy right now?
Nope.
Nope.
I'm at 3.
Okay, so it's just Yam.
Shall we wish everybody good night?
Absolutely. Thank you, chat, for sticking with us, and see you guys on the airwaves. We love you.
Take care, guys.
Have a good night,
Good night,
everybody.
Jams.
We're not sleeping tonight, boys and girls.
Well, you're not.
Bank robbery, bank robbery, bank.